Okay, taking a look at the dollar against the Canadian dollar, US dollar, Canadian dollar, end of the week review, March 12, 2010. Take a look here at the US dollar, Canadian dollar. Nothing on Monday, nothing on Tuesday. Got a 30 pip fill on Wednesday, 3 pips on Thursday, and nothing on Friday. So we got filled twice throughout the week. But hey, we didn't lose any money, okay? Got a total 33 pips on the Canadian dollar. Let's take a look and see what we did right, what we did wrong. Well, first of all, let me go back real quick. Remember what happened here. It's a collage. It's just a mirage of things. By the end of the week, you've done all this stuff. Basically, we were short at the beginning of the week, and then by the midweek, we started trying to go long, which is where we got our money. Then we tried to catch profit taking by shorting, but didn't get filled. Okay, that's the overview. Now, let's get into the specifics here. Trying to get, well, why would we go short? Well, because we've got a short trend going on. It's the 4th day, so it's not a Fibonacci day or anything. So, hey, we're going to do it. We've got a first full house. It might go long, but the only problem is that, and it did, it went long, but not by much. And plus the fact that when you get the first full house that's only coming after a simple move, like, just that little bit of black in there, it's not as significant. But we do have a squeeze. Where is that sucker? Squeeze in a narrow range with a reversal. Oh, I'm sorry, that's the wrong day. Sorry about that. No, there's no squeeze or any of that stuff. It's just simply a narrow range. Okay. All right, with the first full house. All right. So we wanted to short it, thinking continuation, but because of the first full house, we went up to the top, to the resistance area, and didn't get filled. Okay, and then we tried to short again, but everything was really crunched in there. Okay, another reason why we messed up on Monday was the day after the squeeze. The squeeze went down. We should have been looking for support. Well, where was the support? It went to 102.50. I'm just going back to Monday right quick. 287. Well, we wouldn't have gotten that filled either. Okay, so anyway, on to Tuesday. Tuesday's trying to short again. It's really difficult to find a short in here because it's just filled up because the range is so small. Okay, so and there's no signals really going on over there. However, it's the 5th day. We should expect some type of continuation based on the action. So we did try and get the short. However, if you can just see here, the short was a little bit too high, 103.28. And by going up a little bit too high, of course we didn't get filled. Well, why did we go to 103.28? Well, first of all, this stuff right in here couldn't really use it. Okay, so we went too far. Went over here to the channels and found it right there. And that was the first possible place to go. Almost made it there. We're about 9 pips away. And then finally, we decide to reverse our positions sporadically. Well, why would we want to start going long? Well, we got the first full house, and we were zeroed out in our RSIs. No other signals, and we're in a narrow range. So we're expecting, okay, we're kind of thinking, okay, this thing is kind of hit the pits, and maybe we'll see something happen. So we go for it. We try and get a move on the upside, and as you can see, there's not a lot. Am I on the right page here? Yeah, I am. Okay, so there's not a lot to go on. As you can see, we went long at 102.21. Well, why did we go long at that point? Well, the GAN area support 102.21. That's an old long-term range right there, and we took it. It paid off, picked up a couple of pips. And then on Thursday, tried it again at 38. Well, why did we do that? Well, it was because it was a double dare. We double dared this puppy, even though we shouldn't have. Okay, we really shouldn't have, and I'll tell you why. The only reason why we did it was because it's still at 0, and we're in a narrow range. We also knew that at 102.05 was like the ultimate long-term area of support. It's like, look, if we go below 102.05, it's gonna be good night from the long range, from a long term. Looking at it from a weekly chart, we saw that. So we said we'll double dare, and we did. I only picked up a few pips. Then here on Friday, what we should have done like we did with the Frank, and just when we dropped out, actually when we drop out under the 102.05, but really the 102.28 was really it. I mean, that was telling us there's the 102.05 popping up in the quick view on that day, and it was letting us know, man, you drop below this, and it did. It fell pretty hard after that. And we're still zeroed out, but it just kept it has to do what it's got to do. Okay, we did get a little bit up there in the RSI for the pivot, but we didn't get anything because we were trying to be too greedy, going short at 102.63. So we ended out with just 33 pips for the week. Okay, that was it on the Canadian dollar. Now let's move on to the Franc, and we'll do that in the next video.